beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Isso aí, pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a Alan Wake 2. Jogo estranho, fam. Jogo estranho. Está no Alan Wake 2, um jogo de terror. Para quem não sabe, terror é a minha cena. Estamos no modo fidelidade novamente e... Yo. Fuck.
Already gone.
Estamos no modo fidelidade. Esse é um jogo de terror. O ritmo é um pouco lento, mas acho que está preparado para nos dar alguns sustos. Oxê. Foca com os auriculares, fam. Isso não é brincadeira. Tá nu, família, nu, pilolô. No pilolô, não dá pra ver pilolô nesse tropa. Tipo, não dá. Porra, não. What the fuck? Yo! Fuck. Como vocês veem, o cenário mudou um pouco. Eu estou a jogar na televisão para maior imersão. E começo a pensar que não foi a melhor opção. Che! Não. Correr. Porra. Pá, desculpe por palavrear, mas... Yo. Chewie. Como então? Vou tirar esse jogo. Tô muito arrepiado, fã. Yo. Essa voz. Não. Esse game eu não vou jogar. Eu não vou jogar nos auriculares, cara. O salto está muito alto.
kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's
Começamos,
the
people.
car, so
Fogo.
where's the deputy?
Yo, isso foi
Bear. I'll check out that map.
início pesado. Return 1, convite. Ok. Para ver que estamos aqui. Mais um troféu aí. Mapa.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can.
Abrimos o mapa, ok. Temos aqui o mapa. Até agora nada interessante. 2 objetivos. A cena do crime. E estas polícias. Vamos lá. Fogo, que jogo, fama. Esse início. Yo, esse jogo. Se esse é só o início.
Hey there,
Jesus.
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Ok, eu mando aqui.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Ok,
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
caramba.
What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Ok. Temos agora aqui uma interação. Em resumo, cairia bem. Alguma testemunha?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Ok. Vamos dar resumo, cairia bem.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Ok. Vamos dar uma olhada no corpo.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
Ok,
Hey, Thornton.
vamos lá. Encontro o policial Thornton no
Before we get
mercado.
to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Ok, como é que vamos analisar o caso? Tem aqui alguns caminhos.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Ok, você pode acessar o quadro de casos dentro do lugar mental. Vamos lá ver. Lugar mental.
The Mind Place.
Ok.
My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Ok, vamos lá. Isso é um jogo de. Isso é um jogo de. Como é que eu posso dizer? De pesquisa, de investigação, um thriller, não é? Crimes e por aí fora. Então vai haver
Everything we know about the
um
previous murders.
elemento perícia.
Worth taking another look.
Ok, temos aqui vítimas. Todas as vítimas dadas como desaparecidas em 2010 sem outros pontos em comum. Temos 3 vítimas. Método de matar, pequena diferença nos homicídios. Inchaço é a única coisa em comum entre os corpos, mas não há uma causa da morte. Traumatismo no tórax, exposição pós-mortem à água. Uma pergunta, perfil do assassino. L1 padrão. Ok. Ok. Você agora pode explorar livremente, ok? Tá aqui. Vamos lá ver. Perfil do assassino, tatuagem pós-mortem no corpo. Os alvos dos assassinos não têm traços perceptíveis. Traumatismo no tórax. Lembra técnicas de corte com açougue. Seu caso, assassinatos de Cauldron Lake. Ok, acho que isso é tudo. Ok. E agora, temos mais o que? Mapa. Esse é o Main Place. E sair é simplesmente...
I see you're already
Persona.
hard at work,
Okay.
Anderson.
Vamos
Close
lá.
to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Yeah.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Carambas. Epá, como vocês sabem, volto a dizer, é um jogo de terror, sobrevivência, né? Com elemento de sobrevivência, então
Stairs
vai
are
ser um
out.
bocado
You okay to jump
lento,
down?
mas me acompanhem aí, pois... Epá, essas cenas aquecem rápido. Então, elemento de terror... Isso é o quê? Mirror and Peak... Ok, nada de jeito. Simplesmente fragmentos de informação. Ok, vamos lá. Investigar o crime. Fogo, fam. Ainda está arrepiado daquela cena, é?
Gives me a
Xa.
headache. There's too much sky.
Acho que esse ano eu joguei o Dead Space, o Resident Evil. Os caminhos é estranho. Esqueci, vamos explorar depois. Joguei o Dead Space, o Resident Evil de terror. Acho que nenhum me pegou como esse.
Not a bad place to get
Fogo.
murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
E aí, isso é um terror mais psicológico. Oh, essas imagens assim.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
General Store. Estamos a chegar próximo ao corpo.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
complicado.
Hey!
Ok.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Ok. Espero que você esteja a apreciar os gráficos. Os gráficos estão mesmo dopes.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real?
Acho que isso é uma zona que vai sofrer uma pequena exploração da nossa parte.
Shall we?
Essa não
Now this
tem.
is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know,
Oi.
procedures and stuff.
Fogo.
Thanks, Deputy.
No time.
Yo, esse jogo para maior de 18, não só
Okay.
por
Let's start by examining our guest
pela
of honor.
nudez, né?
Does this fit the MO of the previous
Mas
murders?
pelo elemento macabro. Fogo.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Você desbloqueia sua primeira imagem principal, você pode colocar lá no quadro. Quadro de casos. Ok. Aperta para cima. Ok. Cena do crime.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Ok. Novo caso. Outro corpo foi encontrado no bosque perto de Bright Falls. Momento perfeito. Preciso ver se tem ligações com os assassinatos que estamos aqui para investigar. Inclusão de uma imagem principal. Yeah, ok. Quando uma imagem principal é colocada, vai gerar uma nova pergunta. Ok. É possível ver as metas no quadro de casos, seus objetivos. Ok. Investiga a cena do crime. Sair. Ok. Ok.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Então eu por Mind Place não pauso o jogo. Então, cuidado com as proximidades. Vamos lá ver o que é que temos aqui.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Temos o coração.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Fuck. E temos as
Bruising on the
cordas.
wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Ok. Vamos lá ver o que temos aqui para cima. Coração. O coração foi removido, mas deixado na mesa perto do corpo. O assassinato foi interrompido. Será? As cordas. As cordas.
Doesn't make sense.
Traumatismos. Isso condiz com os assassinatos anteriores. Ok. Condiz.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Ok, as pistas selecionaram a pergunta aberta e desbloquearam uma dedução. Conforme você avançar na investigação, novas perguntas serão desbloqueadas, atualizando os objetivos. Ok? Triângulo, objetivos. Descubra mais sobre a vítima, descubra mais sobre o assassinato. Ok. Homicídio como os casos anteriores. Ok, isso sabemos. Agora temos que saber a vítima e o assassino. Contra provas. Ok. Vamos voltar.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
Aqui. Algumas
Need to find more
revistas.
clues. Multiple people were here.
Pegar.
Multiple killers?
Ok, o que é que temos mais aqui?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Dedução possível. Rocha grande. De sangue. Fizeram mesmo uma bagunça. Foi provocação ou é só trabalho de porco? Vários. Ok. Vários conjuntos de pegada.
Footprints indicating multiple killers.
Crime
Quite the
passional,
party.
premeditado. Epá, me pareceu premeditado. Ok.
Did they plan for the murder to happen here?
Tem mais alguma coisa? Estamos aqui. Oh, parece que havia aqui uma festa, gather round.
Someone was drinking beer.
Exato.
They spent time here, waiting.
Yeah.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Ok.
Was it for a camera?
Vítima. Para depois. Ok, não é para agora. E agora? Ok, temos aqui equipamento. Munição. Lanterna, pulseira de pingentes. Ok.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Ok. Não tem mais nada. Pá, vamos lá ao main place. Vamos ver o que é que temos aqui. Nightingale, vítima. E é do FBI. Para depois.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about...
Por que apareceu agora? Pá. Tem mais alguma coisa? Será que o jogo já começou? Começa a investigação.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Ok. Vamos ver o que aconteceu após ele ser demitido. Ele está desaparecido desde 2010. Yeah.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Isso com certeza. Vamos pro main place.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to...
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Ok. Surtou, ok. DP achado. Premeditado ou espontâneo. Aqui. Ok, parece novo. Trazido pelos assassinos. Por quê? Para montar uma câmera, um filme. Ok. Vamos lá. Aqui também.
Yeah. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Sim, sim.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Ok. Temos aqui uma mecânica, um sistema de fazer o perfil, né? Vamos lá ver como é que funciona. O sistema de investigação tá interessante até agora. Usando a intuição, só que pode analisar o perfil de pessoas relevantes para descobrir pistas novas. Ok, pessoa desaparecida. Homicídio ritual. Vamos lá, homicídio ritual.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Ok. Vítima veio do lake. Veio do lago. Ok. Ok.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Objetivos. Confira a margem do lago. Vamos lá.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Ok. Vamos pro lago. Pá, ainda não aqueceu. Ainda estamos a explorar os sistemas de
This one of your hunches,
investigação.
Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
Não vai ser só
Probably
uma
looking for
experiência,
shelter.
né?
Safety.
Para mim, para vocês, não vai
They
ser
were
só
waiting
uma
for him.
experiência
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put
de
together so
terror,
far.
vai ser também,
Sure.
parece que a história também é pesada.
It's not that complicated.
É importante ter uma história
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at
bem
night.
coerente para
Possibly
manter
knew. The killers knew he
o
was here,
elemento
ambushed him,
terror
dragged him to the campgrounds,
bem
strapped him to the
sólido.
table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
Então, o
That
quê?
seems
Aqui
pretty
é para subir.
complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I
Sure.
didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Sei. Vamos ver aqui fazer o quê? Ok. Caminho obstruído. Ok, temos aqui as pegadas.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Parece que sim.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Ok. Acho que é só isso.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a
Okay.
sick game with us.
You were right.
Troféu.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Main place again. Vamos lá. Ok, a vítima veio de onde? Vamos lá. Tá aqui. Só vai para aqui. Perfeito. Trilha esfriou. Também vai para aqui.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Ok, a leitura das palavras dessas palavras parecia uma mensagem. Alguém estava brincando com elas. Isso, premeditado. Isso vai para onde? Isso vai para onde? Parece que é para depois. Ok, mais alguma coisa aqui. A vítima veio do lake. Investiga a cena do crime. Descobre o que aconteceu. Perfil. A página.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Ok. Meter alguma coisa dentro do peito do tropa. Vai ter algo escondido dentro. Isso vai para onde? Isso caso. Aqui. Exato. Isso também vai para aqui. Ok.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Ok. Temos que voltar.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's
E
tell the
analisar
deputies
o
to get the body
corpo.
to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Os gráficos estão
Too
muito
late.
doces.
I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Vamos chegar para analisar o corpo. O xerife já não está lá e o corpo já apareceu. Ah, essa é a minha mata. Parece que ainda está lá. Mas o xerife. Ah, o xerife também está aí. Ok.
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Vamos analisar o corpo. Não é? Ah, peça ao policial para remover o corpo.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Ok. Chave de atalho.
Thanks.
Leva o carro de volta para Bright
Let's
Falls.
get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Ok. Como vocês veem, o jogo ainda está num pace de investigação do começo. Não é criar o set, a história.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Vamos lá para a cidade. Ainda não aqueceu, ainda não começaram a nos dar a chapada. Aquilo foi um início simplesmente para nos dizer que estamos bem encrencados ao jogar isso. Mas bem encrencados
Can't fit the
mesmo.
clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in.
Tropa tá cair. Ó, bugou um coche. Vamos lá. Ah, Cauldron Lake. E vamos para onde? Vamos a caminho do carro. Vamos dar o Titaro para a cidade. De volta para a cidade.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Esse carro é esse. Ok. Sorry.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Ok.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Agora vamos pro diner. Ela corre? Não, não corre.
Just how much coffee have you had
Ok.
today, Charlie?
Nossa senhora. Um jogo básico.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my dear. I mean, our.
Que é o diner.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Essa cara não me é estranha.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Ok.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known
Acho que
victims?
só aqueles dois ali atrás.
Sure.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Ok. Primeiro, podem contar, vamos com podem contar o que viram.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Ok. Por que vocês estão em Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Ok.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Teve ali vislumbre. Ok. Main place. Ok. Os Booker.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Ok.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Ok, parece que eles têm alguma coisa. Vamos voltar.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Ok, much obliged.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Ok. Parece que há alguma coisa aí escondida na saga, né?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Vamos lá. Vamos aqui à cidade.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. It's best not to take it personally.
Vai à sala de necropsia.
Hey, boss.
Necrotério.
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Ok, o corpo já chegou.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
Tá aqui o
I'd
mapa
like to take
da,
a closer look
da
as soon as
cidade,
possible.
provavelmente.
Lead the way, Sheriff.
Ok.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey.
Vamos lá. Ver o que é que se passa aqui com Bright Falls.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
Okay.
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Vamos lá ver o que é que se passa aqui. Vamos lá ver o que é que há dentro do corpo. Parece que eles deixaram alguma coisa dentro do corpo.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Ok, o corpo está ali à frente.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
O barrigudo nu.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Okay.
What was the cause of death?
The cause
What
of
other
death.
clues can the body give me?
Pois
There's
é.
writing on here.
Oh, escreveram no
Can't
coração.
make it out.
Writing?
É.
How'd they manage that?
Ok.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Ok.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Yep. Ele lutou pouco.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Está inflamado.
It doesn't add up.
Será que ele veio dos mortos? Vamos lá ver. O que ela diz aqui?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Algo a descobrir no corpo. Ok. Temos o que? Inchaço nas articulações indicam exposição prolongada no corpo. Mas ele não foi para a água depois de coisa. Na morte, hematomas de ferimentos defensivos.
Nope.
Ele defendeu-se. Hematomas, isso aqui. Hematomas, vem para aqui. Aqui. Texto borrado. Texto borrado sobre a pele da vítima. Vai, mas então, aqui. Ok, escritura ritual. Peito aberto.
No.
Ok, algo por descobrir.
Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Yeah, esse gajo veio da... Esse gajo estava morto. Só que a palavra elegíveis, talvez aqui.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Epá, vamos descobrir. Vamos descobrir. Objetivos. Examina a cavidade torácica. Vamos lá ver.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Tente ficar na luz para os inimigos não detectarem você. Xê. Xê. Que jogo, fã.
He can't see me in the light.
Ok. Eu tenho uma lanterna
My
ali.
gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Como é que eu uso a lanterna? Refúgios vão restaurar parte da sua vida. Se você sair ou atacar de um refúgio durante um combate, ele ficará indisponível temporariamente.
Go!
Oi, go aonde? Xé. Tá maluca, né? Isso então. Isso é um azar.
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
Nossa. Oh, não vai no escuro. Yo. Eu vou dar uma corrida. Vão me matar, fam.
Need to get my gun.
Fuck.
Vanished. He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me find
Estamos de
him.
volta, pessoal.
He just disappeared?
O jogo parece que já está a começar a pairar aí.
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Matou o xerife, então. Yup, matou o xerife. Fogo.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Ok. O que precisamos aqui? Parece que já estamos a ter algumas interações com o sistema
A dead man turned into a
de ação,
monster. Light
de combate.
as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Ok. Saga estava de volta. Ok. Saga tinha aqui atrás do indivíduo. Vou chamar este senhor de o Tipipito. Ok, temos um rádio. Ok, isso é o final, né? Aquela música que passa aí. Página do manuscrito. Ok. Para quem quiser ler é só pôr o pause. Vamos lá. Fomos atacados por um homem morto.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
O que aconteceu com o xerife?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
Esse não é xerife.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
E o xerife não tá aqui, isso é obra da
The
SEGA.
victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Vamos voltar para Cauldron Lake.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Vambora. Let's move. Xé. Fogo.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me.
Boa.
That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Licença. Vamos voltar para o Cauldron
That's
Lake.
crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Is dead? Ah, bem vivinho da Silva. Vivinho entre aspas, né? Porra. Xé.
They're a fine pair.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
Guarda então
Can you call it in,
a
Casey?
lanterna.
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup.
Okay.
The Bright Falls
Ano
case.
bola.
Whoever you can spare.
O círculo.
ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Ok. Acho que aí vai pipocar mais um bocado. Vamos voltar para as florestas, os bosques. Acho que ali vai pipocar mais uma beca. Fogo. Jogo macabro, meu. Os carros estão onde? Tá aqui. Ok.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Return 2, o coração.
The
Episódio
page
2.
says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues.
Tá a ficar de noite, tá a
Solve
ficar
the case.
noite, fam. Solta-se por. Querido, aqui são um pôr do sol. Sem luz não se faz muito. Já
I've been
viram
thinking more about the cult of the tree.
como foi com aquela tropa.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
O que é que se passa aqui?
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a
Hello.
damn thing.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Okay.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Okay.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
É tudo. Nenhuma
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Nenhuma informação útil aí. Nada de jeito.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Ok. Aqui já não deve ter nenhum xerife. Está a ficar alagado por causa da chuva.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain.
Lanterna no
Feels
bola.
like home.
No sign of
no
Nightingale.
bola. Ok.
But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Ok.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Ok, sobre o ritual.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it.
Exatamente.
We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Ok. O que queres dizer com isso? Siga o rastro de Nightingale. Olha a cena do crime. Ok. Vamos ver o que se passa aqui.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Rastro de Nightingale ainda. Ah, aqui deve estar. Ok.
Bare feet. Nightingale.
Ok.
I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Que vai dar merda, fam. Xé. Que tirar mesmo jogando. Oi. Da karma na mão. Mover, equipar. Temos espaço rápido. Aqui. Ok. Não guarda, anda com a sua mão na mão, chamou. A sessão pra quê, fam? Porra. Esse jogo vai me matar, fam. Yo. Oh, pessoal.
The tracks lead into the water.
Qual a ideia?
Where'd he go from here?
É pra entrar na água. What the fuck?
I can feel something.
Puta puta culpa.
Presence.
No.
Nightingale isn't far.
Fam. Não, esse jogo assim não. Esse tá mesmo aqui, filmado na água. Esse vai sair da água. Pega bastante bala, fam. Esse vai sair da água. Xe. Pô, Blash. Jogo do demônio, fam. It's late. Lei, eu sei lá o que é fogo. Aí, não, mas não é o fato do. De história misteriosa. Pá, aqui tem um bocado de lore. Yo.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Shit.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was...
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Vou manter com essa aqui. Yeah. Ou vamos entrar por aqui, as coisas não estão boas. Nightingale. Você tem que explicar o que se passa aí.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Ok. Vamos lá ver. Para onde foi? Pegadas. Ok. A trilha Nightingale levou para outra página. Witch Hut. Ok. Aqui temos o quê? Isso vai para onde? Mas então aí. Oh.
Nah.
Okay.
Is Witch's ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
Ok. Isso vai para onde? Witch Hut.
Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Vou chover vários agressores com uma máscara de servo. Isso vai ser vários agressores com máscara de servo.
Nope.
Casos. Yeah. Porra. Vamos voltar pro jogo. Tem que voltar pro jogo já não. Encontro o Witch Hut. Bota as luzes para funcionar o Witch Hut. Encontro o fusível nos arredores.
I need to find the witch's hut.
Vamos lá. É que vai dar merda. Merda grande, fam. Dá para dar daqui. Oh, Blas. Só disso. Aqui não tem nada, vamos lá. Que vai dar merda, fam. E essa névoa? Ui, Nightingale. Sai só já daí onde tu estás, meu. Vamos entender. Ui. Tudo na conversa. E o mapa é onde? Aqui. Witch Hut está aqui. Então seguir esse trilho. Seguir o trilho, chegar da esquerda. Depois mais uma esquerda. 3 esquerdas. Vamos lá. Seguir o trilho. Xe. Dá mudar daqui já. Eu não tô a curtir nada desse jogo, fam.
This is the witch's hut.
Eu não tô a curtir. Porra. Faz esses jogos porque é, fam.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Fecha só isso. Ó. Tem nada aqui para ser investigado. Ok. Mapa. Ok. Isso é o quê? Aqui é o quê? Tem legendas? Tem legenda, fam. Vamos seguir por aqui.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, I found another page.
This fuse is busted.
Ok. Vamos seguir o caminho. Isso aqui temos um diário. Para quem quiser ler mais uma vez, só pôr pause. Temos o que é Friday. Ok. Não temos nada aqui.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Ouvi. Ai.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Ok.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Se as coisas podem ficar malucas por aqui, mas se você sentir medo, lembre-se apenas que ela está tomando conta de nós. Ok? Fragmentos do manuscrito. Você pode usar fragmentos do manuscrito para aprimorar armas no lugar mental. Ok, vamos lá ver. Ok, tem que ter 12, só tenho um. Ok. Agora vamos voltar. Aqui vou focar, fam. Porra. O moleque desses jogos é sumamo, Che. Fecha isso. Oh, troféu conquistado. Oh, aqui é tipo safe house.
Another page.
Ok.
Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Ok. Salvamento rápido. Ok. Quadro de casos.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Qual é o ritual? Ok. Palavras no coração. Ele forçou os olhos para ler a linha borrada no coração. A segunda parte recitada de cor. Eu te trouxe coração, bruxa. Me mostra o terror. Ok.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
O coração. Vamos no perfil. Perfil. O coração dele tá onde?
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Coração, cadê o coração?
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
General Store. Ok. Ficamos a saber que o coração do Tipipito está no refrigerador.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Ok. Ok. Temos algum outro caso aqui? Lanchar encontrada. Ok. Contra provas. Até aqui mais um caso. Ok, este também.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Mercado. Mercado onde é que é?
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife.
Carambas.
I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
É verdade. Vamos lá ver. No mercado. O mercado é só seguir. Tá aqui, ponto de interesse, ponto de interesse. Vamos ir para o mercado. Foda-se. Vamos lá. Não sei se é de salvar com frequência. Deixa eu gravar mais uma vez. Vamos lá. Temos aqui um bocado de lore. Aqui morava a bruxa de Calvin Clay. Cuidado, talvez o espírito dela ainda assombra esse lugar. Ok. O mercado deve ser por aqui.
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
Mercado. Continuamos por aqui. Manos, esse jogo não é bom. Esse jogo não é bom. Acho que é ali. Esse jogo não é bom, família. Tem luz ali. Tem luz aqui porque aqui vai pipocar. Escuro, meu. Esse jogo não é fixe. Xé. Ouvi passos. Fogo. Vamos lá, né? Vamos lá. relaxado. Tô relaxado. Tô relaxado. Che. Tô relaxado. Tô relaxado. Che. Ativa a intensificação para queimar em torno dos inimigos.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Usa o triângulo para se curar. Curativo então, né? Equipar. Espaço rápido. Ora, curar. Felt good. Che. Pois mano.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Aonde quebrou do outro. Aonde a quebrou do outro lado do espelho.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Che.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Vida. Balas. Páginas do manuscrito. Yo. Aumentamos mais espaço no inventário. Ok, grubiga. Vida. Ok. Yo. Jogo do demônio, fam. Barry desapareceu. Aquele homem morreu. Epá. A questão desses jogos de sobrevivência é que tens que explorar.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Que não tenho mais nada. Yeah. Como disse, jogos de sobrevivência. Epá, se tu ficas com muito medo, não exploras e deixas muita coisa aí por fazer. Agora tá a chover bem. A bateria tá a acabar, fam. A bateria tá a acabar. Fogo. Objetivos, realize. E para realizar onde então? Ponto de interesse. Eu não fui. Eu não fui ali. Witch Hat, quadro de luz. Placa da bruxa. Justa posição. Tenho que voltar para a árvore. Ok, aqui tenho que voltar para a árvore. Oh, flash. Isso é por onde? Ai caramba. Isso é por onde? Isso é por onde? É por onde? Yeah, é por aqui. Temos que voltar. Vamos lá. É por aqui? Não. Sempre em frente, sempre em frente. E ó. Which lado? É desse lado. Certo? Yeah. Vamos. E ó, assim que já introduziram os inimigos. Daqui o caminho é só para baixo. Já tirei um. Já tirei um. Certo? Vou tirar mais um daqui a pouco. Tem lâmpada aqui. Não dá para trocar já a bateria. Essa curar. Essa lanterna. A bateria está no fim, meu. Diz duas. Opa, vamos lá. Che. Maluco. Che. São dois. Boca. Morre, che. Mas acho que me levaram muita bala, fam. Não pode. Não deixam bala. Fogo. Acho que me levaram muita bala, fam. Acho que é aqui, né? Ué, não é aqui. Como assim não é aqui? Como assim não é aqui? Justa posição. Objetivo, realize o ritual para abrir a justa posição. Como é que eu abro o ritual? Jesus Cristo. Não é aqui. Torre embora a lanterna, manos. Isso que eu fiz aí, torre a lanterna. Só atrapalhei. Bateria tá no fim. Aqui tinha que carregar a bateria. Epá, pessoal, vamos terminar aqui este episódio. E é isso aí, pessoal. Nós ficamos aqui. Vos espero no próximo episódio de Alan Wake 2. Fui.